Welcome to the Strategies That Stack podcast. I'm your host, Victoria H. Boyd. I'm a corporate escapee and marketing consultant, and I'm on a mission to help you build a marketing strategy that is so stacked you become absolutely unignorable. Each week, I will bring you real stories, the actual data, and the true strategies that have propelled online creators and entrepreneurs to the top of their industries. So grab your coffee and let's jump in. I'm really excited to be here because we're going to be talking about a question that has quite literally paid me $24,000. This is a 5-figure strategy that I'm sharing with you today. And as a matter of fact, while I'm speaking out loud, I don't know if I've ever shared this strategy ever. I mean, I made one Instagram post about it. That was it. I don't think I have this included in my sales call trainings, in my coaching programs. I don't know where this strategy actually lives inside of my business. So now it has a home on my podcast, which I'm not mad about. I'm not mad about it. It's here. We're going to talk about it. So let's get right into talking about the question that I'll share with you in a second that has paid me over $24,000. 5-figure sales strategy right here, coming in hot. This will be a short episode. I'm not going to drag it out. All right. So the question that I ask during my sales calls, and I've also used this in the DMs, but that's a different conversation, is what would stop you from working with me? And before I jump in, I know I'm typically known as the DM gal. I sell a lot in the DMs. I have DM sales products or DM products for sale. That was a really weird way to put that. I have a DM selling mini mind course thing. Anyway, I'm a DM gal, but I will also use sales calls, especially for my higher ticket stuff, such as my VIP days, which are really, my VIP days aren't that crazy expensive. They're pretty mid-ticket, but my social media management, like anything on a retainer, I like to do a sales call for just because I want to make sure we're a really good fit. Not to get too woo, but I want to feel the vibe of the call. I just want to really see how things are going. So anyway, this is a strategy I mostly use on sales calls. And this is not a question I'll ask if I don't have a good vibe from the sales call, obviously, because I don't want to encourage somebody to work with me if we're not a good fit for one reason or another. But the question, what would stop you from working with me, has literally led to clients signing contracts with me right on the phone. That's how powerful this strategy and this question can be when it's done the right way. So let's talk all about why this question works, as well as how you can use it. So again, the question is, in case you missed it the first couple times, I think I've said it twice, I don't know, what would stop you from working with me? So the reason it works is there's 4 reasons that I've kind of highlighted or figured out, which we're going to go through together. Number 1 is it forces the customer to think about working with you and anything standing in their way. So this could be questions, right? This is a much more powerful question than just asking, do you have any follow-up questions for me? Or is there anything else you need clarity on? When you literally ask them what's stopping you from working with me, that gives them a different thing to think about. And that can really bring up questions that they have. It can encourage them to ask for any clarity they may need, even if that's next steps. It can just it lights up a different part of their brain, I guess. I don't know. It says, it kind of I think psychologically to them, it's oh, okay, so this person really wants to work with me. What would stop me from wanting to work with them? I think it's kind of it kind of compliments them in a way because you're insinuating you are ready to move forward while also asking them questions. I think that's why it works. I don't know. I just thought about that out loud while I'm sitting here, but I think it kind of works because it kind of compliments them. So that's a little side tangent thing. The second way I've seen it work is that it allows you to handle objections in real time. What I will say about this is it doesn't necessarily have to be an objection, though. It could actually be an opportunity to serve your client deeper. Segue into the next one. It allows you to see other ways that you can serve them. So, for example, I had a past client. We had been talking for, I don't remember the exact time frame. I think it was 6 or 7 months, and I just kept following up. I just was the squeaky wheel, how's things going? Are you ready to move forward? Is this still a priority for you? And that's the thing you have to do in sales. You have to be a squeaky wheel. Not always, but a lot of times you have to be a little bit of a squeaky wheel. And that's exactly what I was doing at this point. I was following up. so on and so forth. We'd gotten on our like second or third sales call. Again, this was over a long period of time. This wasn't like 3 calls in a week. This was like 3 calls over like the course of like 6 months to 9 months. I don't even remember. It was so long ago. But they were in the middle of a really big rebrand, like a tongue twister rebrand so big. They were working on getting into retail spaces like Target, right? That's the size of this project. And she was having a lot of trouble managing the project, making decisions. Like, she was just having trouble. She was so in it that she was having trouble guiding the project. So I was able to come in and cross-sell her into project management, which was really cool because A, it was a project, and B, it set me up for a lot of success when I took over their social media pages. So not only did it help the project get done faster for her rebrand was done sooner, I was better equipped to take over her social media account because I was in the brand. I was part of the brand during the rebrand. That sounded so funny, but I hope you follow what I mean. I was in the business at that point. The next reason this question works so well is because it can get them to accept the proposal right then and there, allowing you to skip the contract and the invoice. So I really want to encourage you, when you are on a sales call or having a sales conversation that feels really good, ask them, what would stop you from working with me? And let the conversation go from there. I will see you on our next episode.